Hey PUC, welcome back to PUC Cast. Last week we kind of took a break, went over to Daphne Chapel, and we covered the essay election debates. Now, as you can see, I am back in the studio, and I'm joined with a couple of our regulars, Larissa Ranzelin and Ryan Holmes. Last week, obviously, we didn't get to catch up on Senate, our news, and so they're going to help us catch up with that. We also have Cal Lamon, our new A&E reporter, who we'll get to in a little bit. And then at the end of the show, I'll give them an update on what's to come. So Larry, catch us up.
Hey everyone, here's what's going on at PUC. The student art show is still on display at the Rasmussen Art Gallery. And it is just on display from 1 until 5 on Tuesday, Thursday, on Saturday, and on Sunday. And it is there until the 18th of this month. Also, the DOS production of Red Books, Our Search for Ellen White, is still being shown at the Alice Holst Theater at Stauffer Hall. You need to make your reservations by emailing redbooksegw@gmail.com and get put on the waiting list for this weekend. Also, there are shows on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Pioneers last month on the 20th were in the first round of the playoffs, and they lost to Simpson 77-85. There's also a new PUC performance policy that was put into place by the administration where students must sign an agreement and get approval before they are performing. For more information on that and on everything else, be sure to pick up last week's issue of the Campus Chronicle and last week's PUC Cast. And that's what's going on at PUC.
All right, thanks for that, Larry. And now we have a pretty lengthy update on Senate from Ryan Holmes. Take it away, man.
Well, since we've had 2 Senate meetings since the last time I updated everyone, there's been a lot of bills that have come before Senate, and amazingly enough, all of them have passed. First off, February 21 meeting, we had the new essay office of PUC Cast. That was an amendment to the Constitution that officially put the office into the Constitution. Also, we had a basketball hoop bill, which provides a basketball hoop to go somewhere between Granger and Newton, and the actual location of that has not been decided yet, but that bill also passed. Also, for the PUC Cast position, we got new equipment, and that bill came up. We got a new computer and software and other equipment that PUC Cast will be able to keep up with the rest of the offices. Also, we had a monetary compensation bill that passed. This bill is very highly controversial, something that comes up in Senate every year, and it's still being discussed for changes later on. Also, we had a pool table bill. This bill results in the refelting of the pool table that's found in the campus center. In our March 7 meeting that just happened a couple nights ago, we had a couple bills come before us that were constitutional, which means we can't vote on them until another week. But those were a Student Advisory Council for Academic Integrity. It'd be a new committee that would be placed as a standing committee into the Constitution for following years. Also, essay Senate elections, moving them from fall quarter to spring quarter of this year. That was also presented. Look forward to that and more updates concerning that later on. Also, the social vice president came before Senate to ask for some money to help balance her budget, and that was also passed. Climbing wall bill provides more shoes and some ropes to keep up with the climbing wall and keep things safe. That passed. Next, we had a cadaver bill, which provides a table for the use of the biology department, but more specifically for the anatomy lab, so that they can have another cadaver and so that less students can be using each cadaver to learn more efficiently. We also had essay lighting equipment bill, which provides for new lights that will be able to be used for social events and will save essay a lot of money in the future. That passed with a few amendments. And also, Soul Club came before Senate to ask for a $1,000 loan, and Senate passed that as well and gave them that loan. That's all that's been happening in Senate the last couple weeks. But as you know, there's an essay officer election this past week, and I would just like to tell you all the results of that. For president, we have Andy Riffle. For executive vice president, Kara Chun. Social vice president, Amber Lucas. Financial vice president, Michelle Koipele. Campus Chronicle, Martin Surridge. Diogenes Lantern, Jeff Sampayan. Video yearbook, Craig Church. Funny book, Bradley Kenyon. And PUC cast, Nick Lamke. And at the time of this recording, the religious vice president is still in a runoff between Stacy Catalan and Enoch Garcia. So hopefully you'll be seeing the results of that soon. And that's all that's been happening in Senate these past couple weeks. Craig?
Thanks, Ryan and Larissa. With that said, it's my pleasure to introduce to all of you a brand new segment that we're starting with Cal Amon, the entertainment editor over at the Campus Chronicle, to bring you A&E updates each week here at the cast. And so the first one is tonight. So it's A&E update with Cal Amon. Take it away.